A long, long time ago in a galaxy far away, there was a king named Solomon, and he had all of the things. He had all of the whammons, and he had all of the power. God gave him one ring to rule them all. All of the demons in hell had to do exactly what he said. He would lose that ring. He would be tricked by a demon into giving up the ring, and the demon cast it into the sea. Now, this guy legitimately, Solomon knew about magics. I'm pretty sure that he was the first one that started calling up demon after demon in order to identify him. I don't know. I'm kind of I'm getting it a bit out there, but one thing a lot of people don't appreciate is the Lesser Key of Solomon is actually kind of part of our Western heritage in more ways than many people would like to admit. Right up front, we got our old school circles of protection. If you want to legitimately get into spirits, if you're trying to talk to them, to reach out to them, this is what you'll need. Now, I'm not going to be saying any names here, because while I don't necessarily believe that these demons exist in a place in hell, I do believe that, for example, if you're jealous, if you're addicted to gambling, that this is part of a spirit. This is part of a demon that's infecting you. If you know their name and if you know their sign, you can control and manipulate them, apparently. But do you really want to control and manipulate a demon, even if they're real? I really don't think that would be a good idea for most people. I also find that there's quite a few people out there that like to talk to spirits in ways that only they can interpret, but like tarot cards and whatnot, but they don't like doing anything that would have the spirit talk directly to them. It terrifies them, like Ouija boards. So if you want to get into magic, I legitimately think there's more magic going around than most people realize about, and you don't really know about it until you start looking at women. Women have this gut feeling they can tell if someone's passed away or if just something's going on. I think that everyone has a nan or something that predicted someone was dead before a phone call came. The magical circle. This is the form of the magical circle of King Solomon, which he made that he might preserve himself therein from the malice of the evil spirits. The magical circles to be made 9 feet across, and divine names to be written in the beginning, ith, ending in lith. Jeez, that's interesting. I wonder why. There are 5 watchtowers, right? Like I know I'm crossing the streams here, but the east, north. Or there are 4 watchtowers.
Action and an element by the Golden Dawn.
No, I was way off. No, there are 4 watchtowers. Jeez, that's interesting. Okay, I'm really crossing the streams here now, but do pagans remove spirit? No, I forget I said that. So yeah, when you get evil spirits, you're supposed to put them in a triangle, much like this. So when spirits popped up, you were supposed to show them this, and then they'd all be like, oh, I'm gonna come into human form now, okay? Holy frick, Solly had his own pentagram. Well, like I wonder who taught him this. So he had a lot of really hot chicks around him at all time, and one time he even built a temple to a pagan god so that he could get some pagan puss. Men will do the craziest thing for boobs. Oh, check it out, the Ghostbusters brass thing had a thing. This is the form of the secret seal of Solomon, wherein he did bind and seal aforesaid spirits with their legion in the vessel of brass. What happened to that vessel? What if you opened it? I bet there'd be some free candy in there, Constantine. And that's the Lesser Key of Solomon, fools, so here's how I want to use it. I definitely believe that back in the day, when Christ was around, he was helping people out with their mental health situations, and people were identifying the demons that they had as demons, as mental health issues. When he cast the spirits from the crazy guy into the swine, the crazy guy could go back home and hang out with his family and stuff like that. But like the 7 deadly sins, fear, lust, all those things are based off of things that people do. So from a psychological standpoint, you become taken over or obsessed or possessed by these demons because you yourself let in a demon into your heart and into your mind with greed, lust, all of these things. And with that, we manage to become demons. And in some ways, as time goes forward, I strongly think that we're going to discover magic is actually science, and that magic has a lot to do with the psychological, with our power, because it strongly seems like most white people give their power to the Christian Judeo God, and that gives the Christian Judeo God power, whereas pagans believe that they themselves have the power, and they give their gods powers by believing in them. That's the American gods theory. Anyways, thanks for listening to my rants, and like and subscribe if you like this stuff. Always appreciate it. And as always, folks, take care of each other.